Welcome to the Compact History Podcast from compacthistory.com, formerly 5-Minute History, where we unpack the past in smart, snack-sized episodes. This is episode 92, The History of Saving Lives at Sea. From ancient fishermen navigating treacherous coastlines to modern rescue helicopters braving storms, the history of saving lives at sea is one of courage, innovation, and enduring human spirit. Across centuries and continents, seafarers and coastal communities have faced the immense dangers of the ocean, leading to the development of heroic efforts and dedicated institutions focused on maritime rescue and safety. This is the story of how saving lives at sea evolved from informal acts of bravery to organized, high-tech global networks. Long before formal rescue organizations existed, acts of sea rescue were often spontaneous, driven by necessity or compassion. Coastal communities around the world developed their own informal methods of aiding stranded or shipwrecked sailors. The ancient Greeks and Romans sometimes used boats to rescue distressed ships, while in medieval Europe, local fishermen risked their lives to save others caught in storms. In many cultures, the sea was seen as a force of nature not to be trifled with. Superstition and fear of divine wrath often discouraged active rescue. Nevertheless, brave individuals stepped forward when disaster struck, relying on instinct, basic rowing vessels, and sheer determination. The idea of organized sea rescue began to take root in the 18th century. In the Netherlands, although not a formal lifeboat service, the Maatschappij tot Redding van Drenkelingen was founded in 1767 as an organization that focused on resuscitating people who had drowned. The earliest known boat permanently retained for rescue purposes was in Formby, Lancashire, UK, in 1777, with the first known lifeboat station established at Bamburgh Castle in 1786. In 1824, the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, RNLI, was founded by Sir William Hillary with the intent of establishing a coordinated national service for saving lives at sea, and it remains one of the most respected life-saving organizations in the world. Sir William Hillary's family motto, "With courage, nothing is impossible," continues to inspire lifeboat crews. The RNLI developed purpose-built lifeboats, trained crews, and constructed boathouses and launch ramps. Its early lifeboats were rowed by volunteers and designed to be self-righting in case of capsizing. The 19th and 20th centuries saw significant advances in life-saving technology. New lifeboat designs incorporated watertight compartments, buoyancy aids, and improved propulsion systems. Steam and later motor engines allowed for faster response times and greater range. Communication breakthroughs also transformed rescue operations. The invention of the telegraph and later wireless radio enabled ships in distress to send emergency signals. The iconic SOS distress call, introduced in the early 20th century, became a universal symbol of maritime emergency. Perhaps one of the most pivotal moments in rescue history came with the sinking of the RMS Titanic in 1912. The disaster highlighted the need for improved safety standards, leading to the 1914 International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS. This treaty laid the foundation for modern maritime safety regulations. World War II accelerated the development of air-sea rescue techniques. Helicopters, initially crude and experimental, became essential tools for quickly reaching victims, especially in remote or rugged terrain. The British Royal Air Force and the US Coast Guard were early adopters of airborne rescue units. By the mid-20th century, helicopters were a common sight in sea rescue operations. Their ability to hover winch survivors from the water and cover vast distances made them indispensable. They complemented traditional lifeboats, especially in extreme weather where launching boats was impossible. Search and rescue. SAR organizations worldwide invest in specialized aircraft, rescue divers, and medical personnel trained to operate in maritime conditions. These airborne teams can perform rescues hundreds of miles offshore, saving lives that might have been lost otherwise. Today, maritime rescue is a coordinated global effort. Most nations operate a Maritime Rescue Coordination Center, MRCC, which oversees search and rescue operations in designated sea zones. These centers receive distress calls, deploy assets, and liaise with other countries during international incidents. The International Maritime Organization, IMO, and the International Aeronautical and Maritime Search and Rescue, IAMSAR, manual provide guidance for consistent practices worldwide. Technology plays a significant role with satellites, GPS tracking, and automated identification systems, AIS, enabling the faster location of ships in distress. Volunteers still play a vital role, especially in organizations like the RNLI and Germany's DGZRS. Many local lifeboat crews are composed entirely of trained civilians who respond to emergency callouts regardless of time or weather. Throughout the years, there have been a number of situations that required heroic feats or were particularly notable. For example, in 1956, the rescue of over 1,000 passengers from the sinking SS Andrea Doria after a collision off the coast of Nantucket became a landmark event in modern rescue operations. Coordinated efforts between ships, helicopters, and lifeboats demonstrated the effectiveness of a multi-agency response. More recently, in 2012, the Costa Concordia disaster near the Italian island of Giglio saw a massive rescue operation involving the Italian Coast Guard, divers, helicopters, and nearby vessels. Though 32 lives were tragically lost, over 4,000 people were safely evacuated. Saving lives at sea is not just about the moment of rescue. It requires intensive training, preparation, and ongoing vigilance. Rescue personnel undergo rigorous instruction in navigation, first aid, firefighting, and survival skills. Equipment must be regularly tested, and drills are conducted in simulated disaster scenarios to ensure readiness. Despite precautions, sea rescue remains a dangerous profession. Rescuers face unpredictable conditions, physical strain, and emotional toll. Yet many are volunteers, motivated by a sense of duty and a desire to give back to their community. Public education and prevention efforts play a crucial role in saving lives. Organizations run awareness campaigns about wearing life jackets, checking weather forecasts, and following safety regulations. As climate change increases the frequency of extreme weather events, the need for advanced maritime rescue capabilities is growing. Rising sea levels and stronger storms may lead to more shipwrecks, coastal flooding, and offshore emergencies. Technological advancements offer new tools. Drones are being tested for rapid deployment to locate survivors, while autonomous lifeboats could respond to emergencies without putting human rescuers at risk. Improved satellite coverage and artificial intelligence may also enhance coordination and prediction of maritime disasters. At the same time, the spirit of sea rescue endures. From ancient mariners rowing into storms to modern crews descending from helicopters, the commitment to save lives has never wavered. It's a story of compassion, bravery, and resilience. The history of saving lives at sea is a testament to humanity's determination to protect and preserve life, even in the most hostile environments. Whether through wooden lifeboats or modern turbine-powered helicopters, the mission remains the same: to reach those in peril and bring them home safely. As long as people take to the sea, there will be others willing to answer their call for help. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Compact History, part of the Compact Histories Network. You can find more episodes and explore our other Compact shows at compacthistories.com. If you enjoyed the episode, please like, follow, or subscribe. And if you'd like to support the show more directly, why not consider buying us a coffee at compacthistories.com/historycoffee. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.